Hello everyone, welcome back. Today let's solve the 35th SQL question from Leetcode 50 SQL into questions. So they're going to table called a queue where we have to find out the last person to fit in the bus. So let's see what exactly, let's understand the problem in detail. So there are different people who are standing in a queue, then they want to get boarded to bus. But the maximum weight, however, the bus has a limit of only 1000 kilograms. So what we have to, and then what we have to find out is the person who write a solution to find the person name of the last person who can fit in the bus. So basically what they are saying is, so let's, if you understand from the explanation as well, you can get it. So what they are saying is this is the first person who can board. The weight is 250 here, and of course this is less than 1000, so he can easily board. The second person, don't look at by rows, if you look at by turn here, this is the first person who boards the bus, this is the second person who boards the bus, and this is the third person who can board the bus. This is how the queue is designed. This is the fourth person and fifth person and then sixth person. So here the first person boarded, fine, weight is less than 1000, fair enough, he'll get a chance to board the bus. Second person is this, his weight is 350, 250 plus 350, which is equal to 600. Yes, he can board the bus. Third person is this, he gets the chance, and his weight is 400. Earlier we had 600 plus 400,000. Yes, this is exactly equal to, less than or equal to 1000, so he will be the last person to board the bus. The fourth person is this, her weight is 200. He or she may not be allowed to enter because the weight is already full, so which is 1000. So what we'll do is, we'll order the same way, the way it is designed, right? The table looks like this, input table looks like the output explanation, the way they are given. So we'll order the same way, the way the user can onboard. So we'll order the same way the user can onboard. Along with what we'll do is we'll take a cumulative sum, 250 plus 350, which is 600, and 600 plus 400, which is 1000. So the cumulative sum, this is getting added, right? Cumulative sum. So what we'll do is we'll do the same thing using something like a OR clause, window functions. Window function, which we take a sum. There are here, you can also use partition by. Here it is not used partition by. Within OR clause, there are options like you can also partition by and take a sum for each of the group and then order by. So what we have to do is we don't have to do that. So all we have to do is we can just simply say sum and then order by. So I'll show you what exactly I mean by that. Select, let's take the same way, the way they have designed. Let's take the turn first, and the name. I'll put the name, person names. Apologies, see here, person name, and I also take the weight. The column names are different here. Okay, weight. I'll take these input column names. Weight, and I'll take the sum of the weight. Sum of the weight. Here is the important part. Over order by turn. I just want to order by turn. See here, what this does is this gives me cumulative sum, so and so forth, like that. So let's see what exactly I mean by that from Q. That's all. Maybe I can also give the name as total weight. Yeah, so this gives me total weight as total weight. W small. All right, so this gives me order by turn as total weight. This is half of the problem solved. Here, if you see, it is giving me same way, the way it is looking like, right? So if you don't look at all the columns, turn, which is this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, a person name. Don't look at the ID column. Yes, we can ignore. We don't need require of that weight, and it is getting added cumulative sum. So this is half of the problem solved. So what you can do is, so here, if you want, this is giving me cumulative sum, right? Cumulative sum. If you want the cumulative sum by, let's say, department, you also have a department. So where you want to have cumulative sum by department or average by department. So that's where you use OR clause. Here you use something like a group by. Instead of group by, you can say it's like a group by, partition by department, something like that. So you want to have a top 3 salaries of department. So here you use partition by. Here you use rank or dense rank, so instead of sum. So that's the beauty of OR clause. It's a very powerful function. You can read about this OR clause Window is part of window function, so you can read about it. There are many functions within this window function, so you can read more about it. It is one of the frequently asked interview questions. It's part of Advanced SQL. Anyway, let's come back to the topic. So the half of the problem is solved. What I'll do is I'll keep this and in another table called common table expression with common table expression. Basically it's a temporary table I'll create. I'll create a temporary table called total CTE common table expression as. So here is the here we solved half of the problem. So I'll simply move this. Okay, all right. So now what I'll do is I'll again select what we then need is, okay, I got what I have to do is here, if you see the maximum sum is what bus can accommodate is this weight, right, 1000 kilograms. Here what I am getting is I have the weight here is the maximum. If you see here, the maximum 1000 is what I get. So imagine what is the, imagine instead of 400, if this was a 300, what will we get here? We will get here as a 900, right? So which is less than or equal to 1000, less than or equal to 1000, but still the equation remains the same. Imagine this is the 900, this is equal to, now what I have to do is, so here if you see, what I have to do is I just have to take the term. I have to select the, basically I have to select this term, who is the maximum term. I just, what I'll do is I'll just filter this data. I'll take only filter this data. I'll just simply filter this data and take the maximum turn here, because we are ordering by turn, right? We are ordering by turn. I'll just have to select the person name. Select, it's very important. Please have a look. This is the core of it. Select person name from this queue where turn is important. Turn equals to, now here if you see here, I have to select the values which are less than 1000, right? Less than or equal to 1000. So how do I, so even if it is a 900, right? 900, if it is a 300, if it is, let's say instead of 400, if it is a 300, so I'll get as a 900 here, which is less than or equal to 1000. So next person still can't, if this is a 300, next person still can't come in, because if you add that next person weight, it will be 1100. So the filter, I'll get this data, I'll from this CTE, right? From this CTE, I'll take only the data till here, and then take the maximum from that, maximum turn from that. That should be equivalent to the turn which I want. That gives me the name. Simple as that. So let's see it, what I'm trying to say. I'll just select. I'll simply select here max of turn, which is from this common expression table, which is this part of this. Okay, max of turn from total weight common table expression, where here is the part where total weight is less than or equal to 1000. That's all. So here what happens is, here I'll get maximum turn. See here, if you see, if I put 1200, so I'll get the data here. Then maximum turn within that is 404, right? This is how, if you imagine. But however, what I filtered is I filtered the less than or equal to 1000, which is the requirement. So here I'll get the value till here. From here I just want to take the maximum value turn, which is 3. 3 is what I'll get. 3 equal to 3. That's where I get the person name. 3 equal to 3. 3 from the another table, which is, this is the another table, which is the temporary table. From the temporary table, I'll take the maximum, which should be equivalent to the turn which is in the new table, which is in the actual table. So this is what simple. So let's submit and see what we get. Yeah, it got accepted. This is the name. This is what they're expecting. Let's submit. Okay, this got accepted. So if you see here, the important part is here. If let's say if it is a 300, imagine if it is a 300, still you less than or equal to 900, the output will be less than or equal to 1000, which basically if I sum this, right, the total weight which we will see, you saw in the common table expression, will be 900 so which will be less than or equal to 1000. So from that table, the filter data, the maximum value will be still 3, and then you take that equal to this. So this is how you can solve this problem. I hope you get it, something new to learn. So here the one of the important part is the over class. Again, I stress this. I've been stressing this into this over class in previous example and previous to previous example also, which is 34 and 33. You can read about it. Not marketing this, but this I found this as a very good resource, which is giving me in a nutshell. So you can also read about this. Here I'm not doing any group by here. So group by is nothing but I'm not partitioning the data. I'm just using order by, so which is giving me cumulative sum. I can also use average. I can also use there are many functions. If you see here, there are many functions: average, count, max, min, rank, so on and so forth, lead, lag. There are many window functions. It's mostly ignored. Ignored, you can say. The people who because it looks complex, the people ignore it and then start to use regular group by and all. So instead you can start using this instead of group by. You can not, again, it will not solve all the problems, but group by, instead of group by, there are many ways you can use this over class or the window functions. And in this context also, there are people who solve this similar problem with the group by and many other ways, but this is the simplest way, because the explanation also, if you see here, the explanation also what they are giving is in the form of cumulative sum. So this over function, over clause along with the sum and window function basically is part of window function. So it also gives the cumulative sum, and that's the reason I thought of using and explaining you. I hope you get it what I'm trying to say. And that's all from this video. See you in the next video. Thank you for watching.